Hi guys, I am here at Akihabara. If you don't know where that is, you could probably find whatever card you want, especially if it's Pokemon or One Piece here. It's the epicenter of Pokemon cards here in Japan. It's also called Akiba in some cases. As you can see, it is stores after stores after stores of Pokemon cards and anything else you can imagine in terms of collectibles, figurines, random toys. It's all here. So I'm here. I come here maybe not too often, but I do come here maybe once or twice a month. Try to see how the market is and also pick up any new releases of Pokemon. So I'll show you some of the stores that I go to frequently, and hopefully we can find some deals today. So the first place we'll actually go to is Sneaker Dunk. I'm sure you've heard of it. It's the largest retailer of Pokemon cards in Japan. I think by the name of it, they probably started with sneakers, but they definitely pivoted over the years to collectibles and trading cards, which is so smart of them. The inventory cost and just the maintenance of these are much lighter than I'm sure sneakers are, but yeah, let's go check it out. So I'd say Sneaker Dunk really is the prime place to purchase your stuff. As you can see, this is the Mega Dreams right there that released last week, and they still have the 151 right there. Releases there. 151 is doing about 36,500, so that's about I think 300 USD, and then this is 158. So the latest release Mega Dreams is about 100 USD. So they do have wax, and then obviously a wall of graded cards. I'm serious. Yeah, so it's just a wall of PSA graded cards, and from what I see, they're all PSA 10s. Here are all the trainers. You can see the prices, and you can, I guess, scan the QR code as well to look at the price. Here's the Chinese mirror. So in general, I would say this place is, sort of like you can buy it with trust, you can buy at this place with confidence, but that's the premium you're gonna have to pay. Kuza, love these. All right, let's check out the next store. So I think the Mega Dream was like 15,800 over there, right? Wow, it's 17,000 here, so it's more expensive on the store next to it. This store does a lot of mystery packs. By the way, a lot of these places don't allow videographing or taking photos. I don't know why. Maybe they don't want competitors to know, like real time, almost like what their prices are. So in some senses, it's pretty antiquated. Like, even though there's all these products here and there's all these, really cool things, because there's no centralized digital way to kind of know real time what the prices are, there could be potentially arbitrage, in the matters of hours and maybe even minutes. So, if you buy something at one place for a certain price, the other place may not know that they have, increased the price or lowered the price. And so there is definitely an opportunity in that sense. So I'm inside this building here, which is basically an entire building with all the collectible. There's just cards after cards after cards. Let me show you something really cool here. I'm on the second floor here. See how there's numbers attached to each of the bins? So RO2, RO6, RO5. What these are is they actually rent out. You yourself can rent out like a box on this store and just have your goods that you're selling in it. I think the idea is pretty simple, but it's pretty cool that, you know, as a individual or like a business, you can just rent out a cubicle here basically and display your goods, and they can sell it for you. I'm sure they take a pretty good cut out of it. So they're mostly like figurines and Tomikas like this, but they also have Pokemon wax as well. Has the pricing, unopened, unsearched. I bought some stuff here before. So I just wanted to show you guys that part. And then here's another cool store with all these key rings and chains. Great place to come to get some gifts. And it's actually not just Pokemon and One Piece. There's so many different IPs that people love. I'm talking beyond Dragon Ball Z or, you know, anything like that. Like there's so many IPs that people make cards out of, and you can really just sense that it's just a culture, right? It's just a culture to collect cards here in Japan, and for any anime fans or some of these IP fans. As you saw, I just got asked to turn off my camera. I'm just looking for signs that says no videos, no photos. Yeah, so it's a little bit interesting, but you know, it is their decision, so I have to abide by that. This is a figurine store again. I see some cute Labubus here. And that's the latest one in the middle. Really cute. This is actually one of my favorite stores. Also says no photos and no movies. It's called Magi. They open at 12. It's not 12 just yet. They have some amazing, incredible selection of wax and really good cards inside as well. Graded and raw. Look at that. That's the Arita Pikachu. Pricing is pretty competitive to what Sneaker Dunk had, so it's 158 for the latest mega claims. This is the latest Holo Live card game. These are really popular right now. The Holo Live. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Yep, they're not open right now, but that's a store that I definitely check out every time I'm here to look for some cool cards to pick up for my collection. I really like Mew and Mewtwo, so I try to look for some cards there. Pikachu is just really expensive, so I can't justify a lot of that purchase, but Mew, I will go for it. So a lot of these stores are not open until late, until after lunch, but I could only make it out at this hour, so let's go to the 6th floor and see what they have. This is Yellow Submarine. Yeah, so you could really spend your whole day just in this building, really. I'm just browsing through this quickly for you guys. Oh wow, they have Nikkei here. A friend of mine made those trading cards. Cute erasers. I'm gonna get some of this for as gifts. that you can do. Gundam keychain. Cool, you can put your name on here, I guess. Some BBM baseball players. Looks like autographs. I've heard so many people say this guy's like the next Otani, this guy's the next Otani. If you have an idea of who the next Otani really is, please write in the comments. Epoch is one of the main baseball card manufacturer here in Japan. We have numbered cards, of course. Oh, swing. Yep, said no video again, so gonna have to turn it off. That was called Dual Masters. So a lot of these places are not allowing me to film, which sucks, but as you can tell, they're just like unlimited number of cards that are here. Alright, so I'm outside the building now, walking downstairs. So this whole building is about 9 floors of just literally cards, collectibles, and all of the above, as you saw. And I couldn't take a video of it, but I took a photo. So here's a photo. What the Japanese shops do well most of the time is they denote on the sleeve of the card if the card has flaws. So in this specific store, they denoted that if there's a sharp that sign on the sticker, that means there's a flaw in the card, and the price value reflects that. So oftentimes when I'm going out to buy raw cards at these shops, what happens is the same exact cards, they're all raw, are priced differently. If there are 7 of them, all 7 of them could have different prices, or 2 could have the same price, another 3 could have same price, and then the remaining 2 having the same price. And so in that sense, I think the shops here are a little bit more honest, and they get ahead of the fact that like some people are buying purely to play with the cards, right? Especially for TCG. And so you don't really need the best conditioned card because the card plays as it would no matter what the condition of the card is. However, there's obviously a growing base here in Japan as well where folks are buying these cards raw to grade them and to potentially sell them, or get the best grade they can and keep them in their collection. And so I think that's one thing that's pretty different about the shops here. And then one other thing that I will mention, when you are ever in Japan and you check out this Akihabara area, basically you just have to type in Akihabara station on Google Maps. I would say spend the whole day here. I'm here just briefly in between my 2 meetings, but if you're able to spend the whole time here, there's so many things. I just went through one building. Imagine there is 100 of these buildings in this area, and so ton to do, but at the same time you also should probably know what you want to get here. Those like things where you go to Disneyland, you only have 3 hours, you have to know which rides you want to get onto, or else you're probably going to be stuck in line waiting for something and just getting on 1 or 2 rides. So you have to be pretty strategic about this. Tons of Pokemon, tons of One Piece, Digimon, Dragon Ball Z, and every other IP. I really like the HoloLive TCG that's coming up. The design's really cool. So yeah, that's it for me today. It was really short. I couldn't buy anything outside of a few toys that I'm gonna give as gifts. I felt like the cards were a little bit overpriced, and especially the wax tend to be more overpriced than what I can get normally. And the fact that I already opened like 10 of the Mega Dream EX, I don't want to go and buy more and you know, experience not pulling anything again. And so I pulled enough of that. I bought enough of those raw, so I didn't buy anything too big today, but just made it out here in between my meetings to show you guys this area. If you haven't been here before, it's amazing. It's definitely one of a kind. Again, the arbitrage of like not having everything in, you know, digitized, and basically all these shops operating pretty like brick and mortar, mom and pop, like still pricing done sticker by sticker. It's, you know, in some senses you could say, wow, it's like so slow, it's so you know, not digitized, but I think there's beauty in that too, to keep the collecting and, you know, the collectible industry like pretty sort of core to what it's good at, which is like being obsessed with each item, right, that you have in front of you. So that's it from me. I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys.